You know you bloody love that. Just a quick rainbow update for you. Hello, boy. Did it snow last night, boy? And look at this little splendid place to park your van up. Starting to make the mountains out over there, look. 10 seconds from the car park brings you here. He's just gone to get his Iceland shopping via boat, look. Cheers. And here we are, look. Thank you for watching. There you go. You know you bloody love that. Good news. He only turned up, didn't he? Sorry, it's the coldest night of the year. Last night. As I'm sure you can tell. The guy turned up, didn't he? About 8 p.m. on the evening, there he is. I'll introduce you properly later because we're spending a few days with each other now. This is going to be awesome, like-minded people. The road in Ireland, his English granted, but I wonder what we're going to get up to on this bloody little random branch off adventure of my life then. Time will tell. How much do you love that? This is the viewpoint I was talking about yesterday. When I said there's a high feature, that, you know, when I was on the jetty, that was down there. It turns out you can drive up here. I didn't know that. I'm so glad I didn't walk up here to find out there's a car park. Talking of car parks, have you ever seen anything this mental, like? Look at how many speed bumps do you want, mate? Like 87 sleeping policemen, is there? But this view is outrageous. Look at that. We've got it to ourselves. Matey boy, I think his name's Steve, I can't remember. He's coming back, he's got some admin to do. So I'll introduce you to him, as long as he's happy, like later on. I don't like putting people on camera who don't want to be, basically, because I don't want to be at the best of times. So I can only imagine how frustrating it is when someone's just there, like. Make sure there's not a cliff here. You're scratching your sphinx. Oh my goodness gracious me. Little bit of a problem. Today's date is the 19th of November 2025. What does that mean? Well, not a lot really, apart from the fact that it's absolutely bloody freezing. You might be able to make it out. I'll show you this remembrance thing whilst I have you, but you might be able to make it out, the ice patches and what. We just had a little skid on the way up here. But beautiful, keep an eye on it. And these graves, look. 1944, same date, that was yesterday, 18th. 20th, 1944. That was 1943, that one. Of November, same month. How mad is that? And they sank in here. One of them. Freezing. Right, where's my dog? Bear with. The guy on the bike there was just saying each year, because I mentioned about the grave, the remembrance site there, or memorial site rather, people drowned in that in November as well. Almost to the day, like 70 odd years ago. That is absolute, or 80 odd, that is howling. He said people do the Ironman, like a canoe version of an Ironman up here, and then run up the hill like. I'm not joking, it is about, I would say, guesstimating here, it's about a degree, like 1 degree, maybe 2, when the sun hits you just right. It is freezing. I mean, in my jacket in the van, it's nippy. Oh, hopefully the van starts in the morning, because we're here all day, aren't we? All evening. Gonna go for a little stroll down there over the cliffs in a minute. Moher, is that the name of the viewpoint? Oh, here we go, Magho, look. I'm saying that wrong, obviously, of course, but this is it. And again, the beauty of Ireland. Be careful, boy, I don't need any sort of extra complications going on in my life, my love. Beautiful, isn't it? I don't mean to sound like I'm, you know, being over the top or exaggerating or whatever, but that rainbow, about 4 minutes ago, it was over the other side. And I am not joking, that is coming at quite a fast speed, quick speed, exactly towards my bloody position. I've never been hit by a rainbow before. Does this mean I'm going to start gliding into rooms when I walk in? Like when bloody, what's his name, Peter Griffin, like goes to the shop. Eggs, potatoes, butter and scotch. Eggs, potatoes, butter and trotch. You're right, boy. Holy moly. It's just a rainbow. Can you imagine if this turns me into Sam Smith? Is that how you do it, is it? Is that how you turn into Sam Smith? You get hit by a rainbow? Because I think I'm about to. I might be releasing some new songs soon. This place is charming. It would just help if it wasn't so bloody cold. I bet he's lost his ball, hasn't he? Oh, there it is. Whee! Just a quick rainbow update for you. It's moved about, I'd say about a third of a kilometre in the past 22 seconds. I'm literally on the verge of becoming a UK #1 bestseller. Honestly, right? Can you see that? Please, Lens, pick that up. This is actually blowing my mind a little bit. Right, we'll keep you updated in another 20 seconds. The bottom of it is touching the bloody floor. And his other one, honestly, what is this all about? How, like really, right? How do these bloody work? How is that doing that? How? Because that ain't a thing, is it? That's not normal, is it? Excuse the hat, like I said, it's bloody freezing and all I can find. I lost my, I had a woolly one, like a proper woolly one I got in Germany when I went skiing. With the Marines, like, that was cool, but it was a marine hat, like the marine colours. That's why I loved it. He bit the bobble off, the bastard. Like, you know, what, he's never done that before, nor since. He just didn't like that bloody bobble hat I was so proud of. Because it was like the first decent trip skiing I ever done. Longer than like 2 days, like. So I lost that, so I have to wear this bloody running one, don't I? Honestly, like, that's not a thing, is it? That's not normal, is it? And you can say, oh, it's because of the way the bloody rain particles are refracting the mist blowing in from the eastern Urals. Bore off. That's not a thing, is it? That is no refracting, reflecting, imploding, bloody Control-Alt-deleting. That is not a thing. Someone's going to say something now, aren't they? Well, actually, Kieran, it's because of... No. No, you don't just appear, you don't just magically sprinkle into the air colours out of nowhere and it's in a line, like it's a loading screen on a bloody Commodore 64 or something. That ain't a thing. In fact, this looks a bit lightning-y. I might put this stick away. Right there. But it ain't though, is it? It's fading away. Don't worry, I'm not going to be releasing any albums anytime soon. But that's not a thing. Colours don't just appear from nowhere. Do you see what I'm saying? Refraction, bloody reflection. I don't know what I'm talking. Photosynthesis, for all I bloody call it what you want. That's not a thing. That doesn't happen. Like, that's not normal. That's not the world, is it? Can someone explain that? Like, legit, because that ain't a thing, in my humble opinion. That's been made up. Just like Brucey. Bruce's bloody the way he keeps losing this bloody ball. Where's your ball, boy? Oh, I get attached to things, right? Like his ball, for example, because he's had that ball about, I'd say about 7 years. I need to be careful with, like, if I see any sort of anything, this stick, it's been warned against, and I'm literally in the clouds, like, I'm nearly, they're coming in. The ball I bought him, he's had it for so long, I can't let him lose it anymore. It's not just, just get another tennis ball. That's like a ball. I've got a little teddy in the van, I'm attached to that as well. I get attached to stuff all the bloody time. Like that bobble hat I was talking about earlier on. Where's your bloody ball, boy? Do you want to watch this? Go and get it then. Oh my God, it's snowing. I just seen the bloody snow thing. Snowflake, you know. Right, I'm going before I get put in PC prison. What are the odds of that? How nice is that? Oh, I need a photo of this. It wasn't lightning after all. There's for obvious reasons, you can't hold a metal stick in lightning scenarios, you know. And if you're not getting it because I think it's obvious, it's because you can get absolutely bloody tarmacked by the sky. How nice is it? This looks like a bloody Christmas card, boy. Let's get the road out. Oh no, in fact, a little bit of the road looks good. That looks like a bloody Christmas card, boy. But at least look at the card, boy. There you go, Merry Christmas. I don't think I've ever had so much fun in a car park by myself. There's that Robin as well. This is turning into a bloody field day. And there I was, giving this bloody car park neat nonsense because of the way there's just speed bumps all over it. This is the best day of my life. Well, one of them. And look at it. Look how stunning it is. Look at it. Let's get closer to the edge rather than just looking at the bloody car park, Kieran. Come on. You're supposed to be showing people the world. Everyone knows what bloody tarmac is. Sorry, I forgot to mention that guy I met was, I think he's a hippie, and you know what that means, don't you? Yep. And yep. Oh. Merry Christmas, boy. And we seen the first Christmas tree yesterday. It's duty. I'm loving this. I'm loving every single minute of it. And I'm just in the car park. That's what I mean. Come outside. Like, you know, I know you have fun by yourself in your house, don't you? Whatever you do. I know you do. Because you're happy, aren't you? Come and do it in a different place. Just try it. You might not like it, but you might be the absolute opposite. You might be thinking, oh my God, this is the time of my life. You know, I mean, look what I'm doing now. How rogue is this? It was about 2 years ago now. That's like the height of my depression, if you like. I won't get too dark, but that was the height of my depression. I was coming towards the end of my, I stayed in the house for 2 years, basically. I went on dog walks, probably like once every 3 weeks. Family, luckily, looked after him for me, walk-wise. He was still with me. And I was at the point where I didn't even feel worthy enough to have a bed, right? And although I had a bed upstairs, I slept downstairs for 98% probably of them 2 years on the sofa because I didn't feel worthy enough to have a bed. And then all it took was one day. I was like, no, this is it. It's now or never. You can go left or right in life, can't you? You've always got a choice. You know, I don't want to preach life to you, but it's just from my experience. And my thought process behind it is it might help someone out. If you don't want to hear it, just fast forward a little bit. But stay watching now, because we're going to have a bloody blast today. And tomorrow, this is going to be cool. And I was like, this is it. I either turn left, I suppose, and turn left and carry on doing what I'm doing, destroying myself, doing, you know, different things to alcohol, but were bad stuff, you know. Or I can turn right and sort it out. I got the bloody van the following week. Come, you won't regret it. Hello, boy. How cool is this? The weather's coming massively. There he is, look, the man, the myth, the legend. It is bloody freezing, I'm not gonna lie. Oh my God. My hood, sorry, 2 seconds, my hood. It really is cold, like. Worth it, I think he's warmed up his van. You okay, beauty? We'll get you in a bit. This is what I mean. Get out, go live. You bloody deserve it, you cheeky little beauty. Bruce, be careful, don't fall off bloody Mount Rushmore. Come on, let's go to bed now. Come on then, boy. Come on then, boy. That is not going to start in the morning. Lovely jubbly.
I love it, mate.
It's cool, isn't it?
Yeah.
Baltic, mind. Did it snow last night, boy? Yep. We haven't tried starting the van yet, but we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. Won't we, my boy? Look at this. This ain't a stick. Hello! Look, this ain't a stick. Can you imagine? I dropped this.
Just give her it. Imagine the film should make.
Oh my God.
It's actually an amazing film.
Her big tooth goes straight through the lens. That'll be like the most...
That'd make a good video, eh?
Yeah, it would, but I'd cry. And every time I watched it, I'd cry every single time. It just brings back painful memories. How doody is this? The Rangers came up earlier on and told us they've basically locked us in, but it looks locked to prevent people coming up to stop them getting stuck because of the ice, etc. And it's supposed to be snowing again this evening. But this is a doody spot, isn't it? And this is the time of year to see them as well. Some huge stag. There'll be definitely stag around here. Hang on a minute.
Last time we were up here, and I had a torch, and I could see half a dozen eyes staring back at me.
What?
In the dark, yeah.
Holy moly! What?
About as far away as what Molly is now. I've seen, you know, when I've driven them up, they've been on the track.
What was? What is it?
Yeah, red deer and stags.
My God. What, with the antlers?
Yeah. This is the wild bit.
So basically it was like a battalion in the Roman Empire was standing there with spears and all waiting for you. 9 pairs of eyes. My God. I would have turned into a sentry egg or something.
Well, it did freak me out slightly. Then you know, you understand the reality of it. It's just a herd of deer, you know? And they're just as curious about me as I am them. And wary.
That would have ruined my day massively. That would have been scary. Have you ever seen a moose?
Not here.
Oh no, not here, but I mean in real life. In a zoo or anything like.
No.
Are they in zoos?
I think I've ever been to a zoo.
I don't like them. I'll just show the people what's out. Well, the people. I'll just show the people what's out there. She's got the ball.
I know.
Look at this. In fact, the van might have struggled with this.
Right, just go slowly, don't you?
Hello. This is doody. This is living. It's cold, mind, especially in my van.
It's fresh.
It's fresh as a daisy. A very big, cold one. She's loving it. Christmas trees in the making. Look at that for a bloody view. She's trying trying to bite through it. I don't think she will.
Sit between her teeth. Come on.
Will she?
Let's go.
I don't think she will. That's some strong rubber, that. I've got a watch, like I said, I've got a watch strap made out of it, and I've been buying it for 10 years.
Yeah. Well, it's built to, you know, their mouth's built to fucking snap bones, isn't it?
Yeah. She might surprise us.
Do it if he was that way inclined.
Oh yeah.
He's got enough power in his jaws.
Can you imagine being bit by a snapping turtle on your toe? Have you?
Trying to separate them fighting, yeah.
Oh God. What, like a proper chomp?
Proper bone breaker, yeah.
Holy moly. 10 years I've been biting that watch strap. Honestly, there's hardly a dent. There's little craters, if you like. Little, like pinprick craters. But that's it. And that's made out of the same stuff. I think you need to be some sort of coconut crab to be cracking that in half. I'm serious. Like, even then, they might tear a layer or two, but it's bouncing back. And for a chilled day, and there's like something mid-age. For a chilled day, this has been a brilliant day. Like I said, that ranger came up earlier on, said he's locked us in to prevent people coming up. Because you could get snowed in up here, and we've at least got each other kind of thing should stuff go south quick. And but he explained it to us. Said, honestly, it's charming out here. Like, really, come out here. It's only over the water. Liverpool to just north of Belfast. Overnight ferry. Treat yourself. Honestly, it's charming. Bloody cold, like. But charming. Trees falling over. I'd like to say that's a bit of a rare occurrence, but they're everywhere, look. Can you make that out in there? Holy moly. This is the realm of the fairies and stuff, isn't it? I took some photos actually. I put them on my old Instags. I stumbled into like a forest thing the other day. A forest. And there was loads of little fairy doors all on the trees. I was like, what's going on here then? Can you imagine if someone opened that little door? This looks like some sort of, like out of Twilight. I'm expecting, what's his name, Robert, matey boy, to come running through at 90 miles an hour. I'd be like, what are you doing, mate? Do you want to calm down? It's bloody nearly Sunday. He just said there, he's seen deer and a stag and that around here. That'd be cool. I'm a bit wary because the dogs, if they're territorial, and I know they come to life in the winter months, like, so I don't know if this is when they breed, but if they do, but they wouldn't have babies now. Stupid time of year to have babies, but are they built for that? I don't know. I'm not a deerologist. Oh my God. I bet there is such thing as something along them lines. This is bloody brilliant. Walking through enchanted vampire fairy forests in the middle of Northern Ireland. She ain't gonna get through that, not a chance. I don't think. Look at these as well. Everything's falling over. I mean, what's going on here? Is this safe?
Yeah, well, they're not meant to, these trees are not meant to be here. This is about
What?
money, cash crop.
Oh. Yeah, but they all seem to be falling over. What's that all about? Why can't they just be normal trees? Bloody hell, it is freezing. There's not a chance in hell that's going to zoom into that, but we think there's a fox or something at the end of that track. You will not be able to see it, which is good for you, isn't it? He's just. Oh God, that ball. What a day.
Still there.
Is it?
Yeah.
Hello. Let's go and see what it is. I'm hoping it's not the rare, super endangered, bloody Northern Irish bobcat lion. Because that might ruin our day. Say again.
This is what they scraped and then dry.
Oh, is that the we were talking about coal. They dig the top layer of soil apparently because he's got a load of it and he puts it in his log burner. And that's it apparently.
There you go, it's here.
It's a deer?
Yeah. It's in profile now. Stay here.
Holy moly. And what a profile.
It's arse towards us at the minute. It's just on the track now. Head down, head up.
Jesus. It's not a lion, is it?
A lion? No, it's
The Atlantic lion?
Rex.
They're there in the south.
It's on there.
What's my phone bleeping for? I can't stand it when I get a notification off my bank and I'm in the middle of nowhere saying you've payment received. Like, I'm like, what? What? But then you realise it's something you bought 3 days ago. Why does it take 3 days for your money to come out your bank? I only bought a bloody Mars bar. This is a doody little spot in it. Hopefully we can get closer eyes on and hopefully there's not a stag and hopefully it's not breeding season. I will look into that and just double check because there can be a threat, especially if there's young about, but I don't know how clicky the old deer scene is, you see, because do the stags do one? Because there's animals that do that, isn't there? Who's got the... Oh, Bruce has got it. Can't lose that ball. And I was thinking, if you did, because I told you about, I've like got a bond with that ball, haven't I? If you did take a snippet out of it, I was thinking, it wouldn't destroy it, but it makes it part of the story, isn't it? That little snippet from that ball, like, you know, because this is something I'd keep, as long as if I don't lose it, it's something I would keep. That ball, if I had a little chunk out of it, would be part of the story. That would be that time I was with like a hippie in the middle of the Northern Irish lands in the winter with some very, very bonkers, hello beautiful, very bonkers beautiful little dog. You can't, I don't think you'll be able to bite it anyway, but if you did, it'd be part of the story. How cool is that? Hold the phone. Why is she stopping? Can she sense bloody imminent danger? Why isn't she coming further than that? Or closer than that? Where's the ball? Where's the ball? How didn't I see that? Good boy! Oh, here she is. Hello!
You know, a little adventure that we'll never know about.
You do, look how happy she is.
It's like a switch. They become alive and you can see the hunter in them, yeah?
Another fallen tree, look.
Yeah. Gives you an indication of the structure.
Yeah, but why can't they just stand there like, you know, that's what they do.
Rooted, and this is soft rooting system. This is the soft soil, isn't it? It's soft.
Yeah, but if nature's selected this for them to grow here, that's just awful.
They've been planted here by man.
Oh yeah, they've got it wrong then.
And they don't mind a few going on the outside, on the perimeter.
Yeah, but there's a few going on the outside and then there's every other bloody tree.
How many are still standing? Let's go then.
Give it up. Yeah, she hasn't damaged that ball at all. I told you, that rubber is, I don't know what it is. It's nothing special, like, nothing special at all, but that rubber It's tough. And I'm not actually exaggerating. There's quite a lot of these trees. Like, these aren't suitable to be here. If this is man-made and they have planted these here, that's some bad prep. Unless it absolutely blows a hoolie up here during winter, I don't know. Could do, because it is bloody freezing. Imagine if some dirty storm comes in. Up these hills, it's probably enough to do that. And look at this little splendid place to park your van up. I've just checked there's no phone signal, so if you don't mind that. This is the name of where we are, look. Kerbosh. Waking up next to this tomorrow. In the morning, you'll be like, oh, you bloody life, will you marry me? I just thought I'd show you. There's no phone signal, so if you've got Starlink sound, don't know about the Wi-Fi. I haven't got Wi-Fi. I've got Starlink. Don't worry, I'm not gobbing off, it doesn't work. It really winds me up. Me and your man here, Steve, I think his name is, I feel like I've gone past the point of no return. I can't ask him what his bloody name is anymore. I've been with him for like 3 days now. What do I do here? Unless I just wait for someone to phone him and he'll be like, hello, yeah, it's Steve. But who says that? Who answers the phone by saying who confirming who they are? Because if someone phones me, they'll go, is that Kieran? I'll be like, yeah. And that's it, isn't it? So even on the off chance someone asks him, is it him? Likelihood here is he'll just reply with yes anyway. He won't go, yes, it's Steve. Will he? What am I gonna do? I mean, what happens now, right? If he's got his headset in and he can't hear, because, you know, let's be honest, there could be, well, the trees are growing, regrowing, and, you know, there's mature ones to the left, there's ones growing in their youth on the right. Likelihood is there's some sort of construction stuff going on. What happens if he can't hear something and there's a tractor, some big machinery rolling towards him? He can't hear it, he's got his headset in. I can't go, you! Because he'll be like, you? Surely, I've been with him for 3 days, 7 days by this point. Surely he wouldn't say you. Surely he knows who I am. It could cost him dearly. I need to find out. This is urgent, I feel. I need to find out his bloody name. I can't go, well, I've got an idea. Well, no, is it a good idea? Because I can't say, can I compare driver's licences? Can I? Because he might be thinking, I beg your pardon, who's this fraudster? I don't suppose I can look at your passport for 2 minutes, can I? God. Or we go through a village or something. So I'm with him for a few days. Tomorrow we're talking about renovating a boat. All I've had to sacrifice is going surfing. But to be fair, I'd rather renovate a boat with a legend than go surfing, for example. So, change of plan just like that, bosh. You know, walk past somewhere and there's like some spare chips going from a chip shop closing early or something. Do you want some chips? Oh yeah, please. Yeah, that's awesome, thank you. Did your friend want some? And he doesn't hear. I'll be like, I don't know. And they'll be like, go on then. I'm waiting. And I'll be like, and they'll be like, and I'll be like, ah! I mean, because what else can you say at that point? That's the reality of the matter. I need to find out his bloody name, that's for sure. This is stressing me out and it shouldn't. Look how dark that water is there. This looks a bit swampy, so I'm not gonna, is it? Oh, it's not too bad actually. Oh God, I don't want to push my luck, but you get the picture, don't you? Look how dark that is. Another one of them enchanted forests I keep stumbling across somehow. How cool is this? I'm having a really good time. all because of his wife Wendy, or partner Wendy, was going to the bin at the same time I was walking the dog that morning. Look at that. Treat life as a game, you know. Try and relate it to a game. If you stay doing the same thing over and over again, you're going to get the same results, aren't you? It's only when you do a side mission or a side quest. I mean, compare it to Grand Theft Auto, for example, just because for ease, not like the principles of Grand Theft Auto. But unless you do like go and speak or answer your phone call to something, the other branch of the game doesn't open, does it? And this is just a real life example of that, and that's why I love it. I mean, look where we are. I mean, look at this guy I'm with. I can't remember his name. Look where we are. This is cool, really bloody cool. This is Duty, innit? There she is. Come on then, boy. Look at that cliff over there as well. There, boom. Look at this bloody dream. There's no way in hell he's going to go down there. We'll see if he does. This looks like a holiday brochure for a bloody Canadian lodge getaway. Is she going to go on that? Look, she's got bigger minerals than you, boy. Oh, don't be a bastard.
This is a fishing pontoon skill. These locks are famous for trout.
Doesn't mean he needs a sturdy though.
Mineral content that the trout like.
Look at them. Do you reckon a fish ever comes up and like surfaces and goes, you know what? I'm lucky to live around here.
If you was looking for food, there's brown trout in here you could eat.
Oh my God.
Armageddon, you know?
Look at that cliff. The temperature coming off this. I'll push it out as far as it goes. I'm hoping the camera doesn't fall off because I think I'll cry, and to be fair, because of the temperature, I think I'd leave it. I'll just cry all night and bite the bullet. Duty. You're not going to get through it, I don't think. Is she? Oh, she is as well. Don't bite all the way through it. Come on. Let's go. Come on, hen. She is as well. She's got bloody jaws of steel. You're right. There you go. Little war wound for the bull. Part of the story. Part of the journey. I bloody love that. Come on then. Starting to make the mountains out over there, look. I'm not sure what mountain range that is though, are you? That is the Republic of Ireland, I do know that, but that's about as far as it goes. That is stunning. There's a little wind farm over there. And here we are, home sweet home. There she is. It's going to be another bitter night. Yeah, going back to that ranger. You know, they've gone out of their way to protect us up here. And the whole place is full of heroes. I love it. And that view, my God. Over the next day or two, we're going to start heading south, i.e. that way. No, in fact, that's north. That is definitely north. Because we checked last night with the stars. Didn't we? We checked last night with the stars, the old northern star, in line with the plough. I'll try and show you tonight if it's out. If the camera can zoom in 532,000 light years, that is. I doubt it, 'cause you can barely read ramp ahead there. And here we are. Guess who's scared of the boat? So I've just had to take him back. I won't record too much down here, like i.e. walking past, because the people live here, but to give you an idea, it's beautiful, isn't it? Right on the estate. Police station's there, so I've been assured there's no trouble here. Not that there would be anyway. Beautiful, isn't it? Freezing, mind. My God. Got another bloody friend, haven't we? Duty. Oh my God, this is harder than it bloody looks. I've only done this many, look, and I'm absolutely gasping for air. It'd help if I stopped doing it with one hand, like, but it's the least I can do. That's what I mean. That's what I was saying about the van thing. The boat scene yesterday. Everyone will help a hand. I need the door done. I don't know how to do that. I do know how to do this, and he needs his bloody wood bill cutting, doesn't he, for his log burner. It's a community, and this is what I was saying about it. It's a community, and it's bloody beautiful. If you need any handy work, speak to your man Steve there. Someone said it yesterday, thank God. But speak to your man there, and, you know, help his world turn round, because we all need a little helping hand every now and then. And I'll show you the work he does at the end. Bloody beautiful it is.
There's a bit of work to do on this.
Yep.
Template's just slightly out. Look.
What do you need me to do?
I need to put on I'm just going to go and get my pencil and do a bit more trimming.
Yeah.
I think.
Okay. Sweetabix. Well, that doesn't look too bloody cold, does it? Home for the evening, dog for the evening. We've managed to fix the problem that was going on here. I'll show you quickly. Look, it's going to be done properly when we're back in the on the mainland. He done this. This started from a bonfire night in Amsterdam, but he dug through basically. But that's not a bad job, is it? What do you think of this? Oh, it's all stuff. It's all stiff and sticking. Oh God! And guess what? Guess what else has happened? One good thing, 4 bad things. Oh, do I want to talk about it? Not really, but I suppose as you're watching me, I probably should. The van didn't bloody start, did it? I've just had a new Altimotor, something that powers the bloody thing. I don't know. I'm not a mechanic whatsoever. Put in, that was in one of these countries here. But I can't remember where. I think it could have even been Sweden. New battery. This was about 2-3 months ago. 4 tops. Same with the alternator, or whatever you want to call it. Alternator, meter, blah, 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 blah. And it's not starting. It's a lot warmer than it is. It's not a temperature thing. Luckily I was with Steve. Yeah, someone said his name yesterday. The Irish, when they're talking to you, they repeat your name. I love that as well, to be fair with you. Respectful, I feel, saying your name. Yeah. And I did notice a bloke in the Marines, he flew up the ranks pure, and I was like, because he weren't the best. But I'll tell you what he did do. He said people's names all the time. How you doing today, Jack? How you doing today, John? How you doing today, bloody Kate? Whatever. And he flew up the ranks, so it might work. Either way, I love that and I appreciate that. The van problem, though, I do not appreciate, and I do not love that. But luckily I was with Steve, and saying it a few times to make it like solidify in my brain, because he just jumped us. He's got a little jump pack. Might have to get one of them, because this, oh my God, is a morale sapper. I'll tell you that for free. It's just the van, like, you do everything right. You pay, like, I'm not joking. I've had everything brand new in there, like for the engine wise and that. You do everything right your end for it not to go right because of something. It's like, mate, cheers for that. So we're going back there Monday. One good thing, 15 bad things. Oh my, I can't tell you the other things, they're family things, but you get the gist. Right, I wonder what we're getting up to tonight then. Let's find out. So it's the moment of truth. Oh, here goes nothing. Please work. Please work. It's so loud. It's so loud. Good. Thank God for that. What was that all about then? Anyone? Oh, good. 10 seconds from the car park brings you here. Once ruled by the O'Neills, are one of the strongest clans to ever bless Ireland, I suppose. Bless, I don't know. I don't know much about them. I don't know if there could be monsters for all I know. I probably shouldn't have said that. To walk the lands of Ireland, we'll say that. There's the car park we just walked through. The van, we're just off. You've seen us in a little lay-by, literally behind them trees there. And this is where you could be waking up. Don't pretend you wouldn't love this van life scene. The communities, like I was mentioning earlier on, I'm back with Steve. Remember, I'm going to tell him in a bit. I didn't know his name for 4 days. Oh, good. Right, let's carry on the walk. Let's see what we get up to on this little stroll then, shall we? Look at this. This is just, I'm not joking, about 5 minutes away from that castle you just saw there. We were watching me and Steve, we were watching a documentary yesterday. Watch this, highly recommend it. I've never heard of this in my life. It was on YouTube. He's got premium. Cheers, mate. Premium YouTube. So we was watching it with 0 adverts. The Battle of the Bean Field. You need to watch that. That talks about the movement of the, I was going to say hippie then, but I mean that in the kindest way because I'm 99% hippie. Just without the hair, as you can appreciate. Brutal. They went out of their way. It's all to do with I won't spoil it, all to do with Stonehenge, a party that was going on. They went there every year. The police were fed up with it. And this was in 1985. Was it 85, was it? 85 or 86. I'm sure it's 3 years before my birth. Yeah, 1985. These guys like us, you know, living humbly, living quietly, living off-grid, living how we want to, were beat to sheet. And for it, Battle of the Beanfield, watch that, highly recommend that. Charming little woods. I think it's important for that programme purely because it's the way of life, isn't it? We talk about fizzling out cultures, identities all the time, don't we? But I feel like this one's been forgotten. I never heard about it, and I've been doing this a couple of years, and it's me, essentially. And it was only, what? Well, I say only 40 years ago. Madness. He was just saying now, I need to do some research on the miners' strike as well. Apparently the same sort of thing was going on there. Also, how much easier would it be if people could just live the way they wanted? Hence my ideas. I didn't even know about this. I'm just naturally drawn to that way of life. How bizarre is that? Fate? I don't know. Brilliant. Yeah. Castle Archdale Wood, look. Oh, ho, 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 ho. It's entirely up to you. These trees, there you go, just take one of them. How heavy would that be? That'll last you about a month, won't it?
Yeah. Well, I could do with taking some and sticking a few of them outside the new studio.
I'll go that end, you go that end.
And you can make seats out of them.
Yeah,
Carry
100%.
them back to the van. I'm sure there's easier bits to get.
Just do what the Undertaker does back in the early 2020 or 2000s. Keep rolling. Yeah. Bruce will just look at me like I've just bloody backhanded his great aunt.
You fucking dirty work. I know you're a fucking donkey.
Look at that for a marina as well. There's a load of, you won't be able to make it out, but at the base of them trees there's a load of ducks hiding out in the rain in case they get wet. Is that a national speed? There's a bloody national speed limit on that sign. Yeah, but what's the speed limit? 60? Holy Molesbergs. It's absolutely blowing a hoolie out here. It's that cold, bitter wind. The beauty of travel. He's a good lad, isn't he? Picking up the bloody litter for everyone. I wanted to show you this. This is where we parked last night, look. Rossig, or, you know, Rossig, still on the Loch Erne or Ernie, whatever you want to call it. But when I say my God, I mean my God. Look at this. Ah, that bloody pier is probably better to do this from, to be fair. But it doesn't matter. We've got two little pet swans, look. And a little black duck. Whatever you want to call that. Hello, gorgeous. This is stunning. And this is the beauty of Northern Ireland. My God, I absolutely love it here. There's litter picking. There's always bits of litter everywhere. So it's good to bump into guys like this. I used to do this, but it was just non-stop, like. And you start to think, why? Why should you when others don't? But yeah, maybe he's getting my little spark back. What a good little soul he is, old Steve. You love that, don't you? You love the fact I can remember his name, can't you? Or don't you? And there she is, look. He won't go on the wood. He'll call me a liar. You gonna call me a liar, boy? Let's have a little stroll down here. Look at it. Everywhere around this lake or loch. Can you imagine? It's just stunning, isn't it? I almost don't want to leave, but I need to continue south. I want to experience the entirety of the island of Ireland because, you know, this is one snippet. I've been around here for the best part of a week now. Obviously, I've had van problems and stuff. That's been going on a day longer or two than you're aware of. Bloody nightmare. And sticking around with Steve. Hello, beautiful. Wow. You okay? You alright? Look, you with your wings up. You came over to me. Stunning. We're moving on anyway, don't worry about it. Good girl. That's a good one. Look at this bloody meteorite thing going on. Hello, boy. Look at this bad boy. That is absolutely stunning.
It's beautiful, mate. It is beautiful.
That is absolutely stunning. Where is it, red squirrel?
There it is.
There.
You got it?
Yeah. Hang on, I'm pointing at the wrong branch.
It's over here now.
I can see it with my real eyes, but not on the bloody camera where I need it.
It's made itself difficult to see now.
I know, yeah, that'll do it.
Yeah, that'll do.
Yeah,
That'll do it.
cheers for that,
Molly.
Cheers for that, Molly.
Did you want the attention?
Don't ask. Don't ask. I've never been so scared in my life. The story I've heard, that bridge down there, apparently the undercurrent there is horrific. Boats, big old boats. I don't know if you can make that out. The blue one over here. It's a barge, canal boat, if you will. That came through here the other day and ended up sideways, getting drifted down purely because of the undercurrent. So yeah, there's that. And I'm on the verge of cracking an ostrich egg in between my cheeks. Caw-caw! My God, I feel like Rose off Titanic. Oh God, dare I? This is the life. This is the bloody life. Can't you tell? Can't you tell by my face how much of the life this is? Get out there, guys. You deserve it. Do you have to stay to like the left and right when you're going through stuff, do you? Well, is it a rule or is it just etiquette? Well, yeah, you'd like to think that everywhere, wouldn't you? All the dogs on the Rogue One as well. The dog over there we just had a little scrap with little old Molly. Glad Brucey wasn't part of it because he definitely would have joined in, the little bugger. This is Dirty. I'm hoping to God he knows these waters because I haven't got a clue. No, my look was like the Enniskillen bloody Loch Ness bloody mermaid group under these waves who have got a really bad vendetta against bold people, knowing my luck.
Beautiful.
It is, isn't it? What's the speed on it?
Unfortunately, the speedometer's not working. I haven't looked into it.
What do you think it'd go?
I don't know. 4 or 5 knots. The boat will go faster. It's whether the engine, yeah. If you've got the right sails up and the right wind, you'll probably get 12 knots out of it.
What's that in
It's tanking along. I'm not sure what it is in English.
They always have to be different, don't they? Everything. This is wicked.
It's cool, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. Oh, the Enniskillen Royal Boat Club, look, now, you know.
Still running the engine in. I'm not supposed to run her at full revs.
You know?
No, she's only not even half power, not even a quarter power, yeah?
Yeah, but it's going faster than I could ever swim.
Enough, yeah. And with the current as well, don't forget.
Yeah. So, do you know how much diesel and that's in there, do
I
you?
filled it up yesterday, petrol.
But do you know, or do you just fill it up?
I just keep filling it up every time I use it.
Oh, fuck. Oh, God.
I've got a jerry can with some in here anyway.
Oh. Are you not scared?
I have, especially getting in and out.
Yeah.
Yeah. When things happen like it starts to sink, it gets scary then. But yeah, I'm not proficient enough for it always to be relaxing. Yeah.
That mast doesn't touch them power lines, does it?
That's why I can't do it. I've got to put my yeah. I won't be able to put my mast up until I've gone way beyond the lock actually, because there's another set of cables at the lock.
Holy moly. Who's this? No.
Got a new engine, I'm breaking her in.
He just said I've got a new engine, I'm breaking it in.
Good. A friend of mine who I met recently.
How you doing?
From England. Kieran. Yeah.
How's my another lock man? It's growing on me.
He's loving it here.
Yeah.
Someday, eh? Yeah, it's beautiful. 2 days in a row.
He's just gone to get his Iceland shopping via boat, look. It's a different world. This is only Northern Ireland. I don't know if you can make that out, the two little rusty chimneys there. That's a sunken steamboat. So there's that. This is bliss. This is lovely. There appears to be a phone mast there as well. So not only is it absolutely bliss, but you got perfect signal. Yeah, this is beautiful. Look at this. We're aiming for this narrow part of the. We're not allowed under the bridge, so you have to go to the left. I don't know if you can see it. The blue and white arrow, like such as the bloody driving things. I'm not 100% what they mean, but I'm guessing, as I'm seeing one where we have to pay attention, it means left only, so that's the way we go in. I was praying he doesn't. I'm going to start. He's like, should I stand up? Do you need. Am I in your way, am I?
Might be in a minute when we get through.
Okay.
Just looking at all those forms.
Holy moly.
It's going to be guided a certain way, yeah?
Oh, this isn't too bad. We'll go higher. Holy moly. Honestly, DJI, like. Oh, God. Oh, God. We're alright? Like a glove.
Difficult to follow the flow, you see.
Yeah.
The flow, sorry, and the eddy.
Is it? Look at that bad boy. Oh my God, this place is awesome. So what was the point of that bridge when it leads to nowhere? Look at me trying to play it cool. There's nothing cool about it. I haven't moved my feet in 25 minutes. This dude as well. How deep's this water?
9 metres now. Over 30 foot.
Right. What's the deepest in the? What's the deepest it gets to?
It varies, you see.
Your Casio will still be safe with 9 metres. Still got another 41 metres. Terrifies me. Water absolutely terrifies me. It's weird, isn't it? Because look how calm it is. But not all the time. People have honestly lost their lives on here. Doesn't bear thinking about, does it? You see it all over, like memorials all around the place, of plaques, people on benches, plaques on benches, like, you know, all around the lake. It's mad. Oh, can you see that? The heron. It's the third time I've seen the bloody thing. It just done a right flyby, like literally right next to the boat. But could I get my camera out fast enough? Obviously not. This is lovely. One thing I have noticed though, there's a lot of trees falling over. Where are we looking? Oh, arm. There you go. Oh, it's the two of them. Look. Oh, we might have a bloody perfect flyby. Oh, good. At least the pixels won't be able to pick them up in the trees. Hopefully you can see that. I can see that little dot on the screen, so you definitely will be able to. Come past the bloody boat, you egg-thieving little... And he's just dropped his ass. Did you see that? I look like a small tin of paint's worth. I'm nervous laughing. Yeah, the trees, they're bloody falling over left, right and centre out here. For real. That tree looks bloody shocked that he's fell over. His arms are like, it's like my bloody Auntie Claire. All right, Claire, do you want to calm down? Come on, you've had enough. Get back in the bloody forest. Here we bloody go then. I've got a job to do and I'm holding a camera. Do you need me to crouch down?
No, I'm good at the minute. Ollie, can't have her on a Friday.
Come here. Yeah.
Stupidly, I've got a lead on.
I'll hold it till now. Right, Kieran, don't mess this up, don't fall in. Come on. Bloody hell, I was tempted to jump then. There's the jump. Right, okay. Is that not coming in a bit fast? Oh shit. Like a glove. There we go. There you are. We done it, moles. We done it. Got the dog out. Do you want to take the rope round? Yep. There you go. Cheers. And this is it. The last morning together. I'm going south, aren't I? So we just had a little stroll. This is where I was the other day, and I remember, if you remember, telling you the viewpoint up there, the Mahome viewpoint or something. We've just walked down, which means one thing. We have to walk bloody back up, don't we? Yeah. Brilliant. I was just using muscles I forgot I had, to be fair, walking downhill, so I'm dreading this little bad boy. Don't leave it so long. Last morning, last stroll, before we head into the Republic. Beautiful. Windy, mind. Blowing a hoolie all night, mind, but charming nevertheless. You can't stand the pier, can you, boy? Is Moles ruining the ambience for you? Do you want to get onto dry land? Look at it. She doesn't care, look. Stop ruining the ambience. You're ruining the ambience. There we go, boy. Back onto safety. Something to be aware of, high concentrations of blue-green algae have been spotted here, and that means one thing. Not only can make you ill, it can them, so be aware of that. I think it says here, actually. Oh, here we go. Swallowing the water can cause stomach upsets or severe illness to humans and, yeah, to animals. Be aware of that. As they're bloody in the bloody thing. I have checked it. Holy moly, can you imagine? A little bit up the hill. I know he didn't tackle the bloody stairs. All 9.2 million of the buggers. That's a dog, isn't it? There's human dogs and there's dogs. That's a dog. You're a human dog, aren't you, boy? Holy Molesbergs. How you doing? Don't realise how high you just climb. And so quick. And being the last day with Steve, it's always sad, even though I've only known him about a week. It's always sad to say goodbye, isn't it? But remember back to the boat community that I've introduced you to down there. These little pockets of communities live everywhere. They are everywhere. And that's why it's important to keep moving. I mean, you know, stay in one place too long and that's when there's always a weak link, isn't there? There's always a weak link which will turn into a gossiping link, and then it turns into a clicky chain. And so it's important to keep moving on, especially if you're similar to me. Sorry, I'm out of breath, I've literally done, well, wowzer. It's important to keep moving on, especially if you're like me, because I've got not zero tolerance for gossips, and not that they have, by the way, but it's never far away, is it? Let's be honest. We're humans, that's what people do. Believe that for Emmerdale, like, you know. Leave that for Coronation Street. Leave that for Betty's hot pot recipe. Boy, come. Good boy. Not a, not little villages, communities, stuff like that. And again, not that the boating place I just came from. It's just an example into why I always move on. 7 days is plenty for me to stay in one place. Holy moly. I think I just breathed my whole left lung down my right nostril. It doesn't even make sense. It doesn't have to. Why? I hear you ask. Because I'm basically in the bloody clouds again. That's why. And here we are, look. Back at the top, back into Storm Force bloody 23. Look at that. That's where we just were on the jetty. And you can see the temperature dropped, but temperature change, can't you? Up here. That's not even 3 minutes down that way. The peace, the quiet, the lack of bloody tornadoes bulletsing through the most protected speed bump car park in existence. I was dropping his water back for him. Bosh. Hello, boy. We made it. Right, next stop, say bye to Steve, sort 1 or 2 things out and then get on the road. I hate goodbyes. He's such a good bloke, Steve. He really is. It's been a pleasure meeting him. I don't know where he is though. Oh, here he is. Hey! There he is. Hello, Miles. Legend of a man he is. Absolute legend of a man. Right, come on boy, let's get ready. And just like that, we're back on our own, aren't we? You love the fact that I spend 99.6% of my time on my own, don't you? I've decided to come back to the place where it all began, where I bumped into Steve, because that was a meet and a half. And I was thinking in the van and how to word this, how to word Steve. You know, I won't tell you too much about him, obviously, but how to word it. And the best thing I could think of is He has mentioned that he's very removed from society, like he's very eco and he's very earth, and he's seen by his hair, like, you know, picture paints 1,000 words, holy moles bats, in the best way possible. Don't be afraid of your community being out there. I suppose that's what I'm trying to say there. It doesn't matter how weird you are, or different, you know, you've got different hobbies, interests, blah, 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 blah. It's strange, isn't it? If you don't fit into the narrative of the masses, you're a weirdo, aren't you? That's the harsh reality of the nastiness of society, I suppose. And I was thinking in the van, even if you were into skateboarding snails with different art on the side of each shell, even if you were into that and you were pushing, and this was your sport, you know, how weird and strange and how abnormal and off the bloody, the norm grid, if you like, is that example. But I guarantee you, regardless of how bonkers it is, you know, skateboarding snails with bloody flashes painted on the side, sign me up. I guarantee you there's a community for even something like that. And that is that's the most bonkers example I could think of in the van. Now I'm thinking about it, I've had a bit more time to think about it. I could have used one or two better examples, but yet here we are. It doesn't matter how reserved you are from society. Like the legend, which is Steve, the guy I met, you know, who you've seen with the dreadlocks over the past few days. I met here, and this is why I'm here. Your community, regardless of how bonkersly weird and regardless of how strange, I mean, as long as you're not breaking any rules or laws, like, don't get me wrong. There's a community out there. You're not alone in anything you do. You could be into bloody, I mean, look at base jumpers. Look at base jumpers. Like, dare I continue? Do you want me to go down that avenue? Base jumpers. What else are the absolute windsurfers? Not my cup of tea at all. Especially some of the waves I've seen them riding, baby. You know, to me, in my humble opinion, that is a fluoride mission. Ah, there's a dog in there. We're gonna have a bit of beef, aren't we? It's a fluoride mission, if you know what I mean. However, you know, in reality, it's not. A lot of people successfully manage or maintain and live that hobby, if you like. Never be scared, never be fearful. And I'm not implying Steve was at all, or is rather, not in the slightest, but I'm talking to you. Did you just growl running away, you little melt? What are you doing? Just don't be a bloody... Bruce, I've had it up to here with Dog's Room and the ambience, like. Your community is out there, is regardless of how bonkersly weird and strange and, you know, removed from society it may be. Bruce, this way. Yeah, that's the reality of it. I mean, look at the boat guys down there, and each one of them, you talk to them, I won't name names obviously, but you talk to them and each one of them, you can tell, well, they've survived the troubles out here. They are from here. They've been telling me some stuff, and I will tell you one or two things that won't insult either side, right? Because I'm neutral here, like, you know. But, you know, it must be said, I do not condone any loss of life, and that includes animals. I don't even eat meat because of that belief, like, you know. Don't judge me, I'm not trying to sway you, it's just my personal thing. But I'm really interested in the troubles out here, purely because I can't get it around my bloody head. Like, I'll give you an example. You know, you've seen the estates and whatnot over the past few days where the boat was and that. They were saying there'd be a troop of lads, or a squadron, or not squadron, what do they call them in the army? Platoon of lads in the army, troop in the Marines, like, you know, bloody 8 lads. Patrolling down the high street, like. Then they touched on the Chinooks. the tanks. My tank recognition is not the best. What? Do you know, like, genuinely what? It baffles me, that. It's very interesting, I find it interesting, but these have lived through that. Some of them were funny, one or two of them were gobshites, but funny with it. I mean, like, they're proper Irish through and through, like, oh, you bastard, yeah. That's what it was like, in a banter way, but I love that. I love that. That's a brotherhood, you know, the Royal Marines, my God, they couldn't even spell brotherhood, half of them. And that's actually the truth, because I was one of them, and I kept spelling bloody anything but. Like they couldn't even spell bloody brotherhood, half of the Royal Marines. Like, and you need real struggles, I think, to appreciate what you have later on. And that's what the community brings along with it, you know. And one or two of them were reserved. Again, I won't mention names, but everyone experiences trauma differently. Hence my journey. This is what I do, you know. And if you don't know, if you're new here, I'm gaining quite a few subscribers lately. So thank you very much for that, you absolute darlings. Because I go around the UK. Well, Europe as well, in fact, meeting people who are struggling mentally. Because when I left, I trained to become a counsellor, low level, like, but a counsellor nevertheless. And that's what I do. I meet people who are struggling and try and hear their story, because a lot of them simply haven't got a voice. They haven't been heard, and that's all they want to do, and that helps them. In turn, helps me. In turn, helps him, because he gets bloody treats, doesn't he? When I'm happy, he gets treats. And if I'm not happy, he will be in my glove box, won't you, boy? I'm so grateful I've been introduced to Steve's world. This is his new world, his English, like I said. But they've welcomed him with open arms here. And I don't know if it's because I don't know if it's like a frequency thing, you can feel each other's pain or what. I can't put my finger on it. Let's try and think of it. Like a dog. Like, you just know when a dog's a dick, don't you? Without going up to her, or him, her, thems, you just know if a dog's a dick or not, don't you? I don't know if it's giving off some sort of frequency stuff going on. I don't know if it's giving off some sort of what, I don't know. I don't know what it's doing, but you just know. And it's the same with people. You might not understand what I'm talking about, and I hope to God you don't, because that means you haven't been struggling. You might not be able to relate to it. But they give off the same vibe, you know. There's one or two gobshites. They're funny, I mean, I'm not being rude at all. I love that. I love his character. You can have banter, you can bounce off them. Your people are out there, regardless of how tormenting life has been, how much it's beat you down, pushed you into a bloody bed, pushed you into a cupboard. You can pick yourself up, and that's why I'm here, to show you can, because I guarantee you, in one way or another, my life's not been the best. I've had some horrific things, losing houses, losing jobs, and I feel like it's a bit of a blessing, in a way, in a weird way. You might not be able to relate to what I'm talking about, because I have picked myself up, and it is all thanks to him, and hence that's why we're trying to get to 45 countries as a thank you from myself to my dog, you know, for saving me. Like, I've been in that position. What I find is people who have been in that position tend to help people, because they don't want people to live through what they have. They like to make people smile, like to make them laugh, because they don't want them to suffer like they have. And you might find that, you might see that in one or two of your friends, and you gotta ask yourself, do I give them a tinkly winkly or a message, like, because you never know. But that's what I do. That's why I'm travelling. That's why I'm in the middle of Ireland, in winter, freezing my gink off in a tin can van. Yeah, cheers for that. Always remember, before I wrap this episode up, because the van's just over there, look, always remember your community is out there. Believe me, because against all odds, all those things ever happened to me, and that's what I was saying rather, I never thought I would find my people, you know, and I'm starting to, and it's such a good feeling, knowing where you've been, you know, knowing where you've been is such a good, I mean, just bear with it, you know, bear with it, stay with it, and before long, when this YouTube thing takes off, I will have my retreat, and when I have my retreat, you have your retreat, and together we'll bloody try and save a few lives. That's the whole point, that's why I'm on it, you know. Sad, isn't it? But that's the reality, and because of what I've been through, such like a blessing, like I was mentioning before I rambled on off on one a little bit. The chances are in life I've lived in one way or another, or know people certainly in one way or another who have been through your struggles, and that's the point. We can stand up, you know. Beautiful. Well, it probably would have been better if I ended it with an actual view, but to follow the theme of my videos, yeah, beautiful, isn't it? Until next time, you absolute legends. Thank you very much for watching, and you know, I'm a man of my word. All social media money is going towards saving lives via the retreat. You know, all going well unless there's an economic downfall. You know. A crash, if you will. Hopefully not a plane crash. That's set for 2027, you know. So, hey, thanks for watching. You're making this dream a reality, and until next time, you absolute Legosaurus Rexes, take care, and do not forget to bye-bye then. Thank you for watching. There you go.